Hey y'all, how you doing? What you're looking at right now is just a regular old fan. Yep, this is a fan out of my daughter's bedroom. It's gotten dirty, and so we've got to clean it up. Now I'm going to show you all how to clean this thing up and make it look really, really good without uh, disassembling it too much. Yes, I took these off, and that's just the guards out here. She uses this fan a lot, so we're going to clean it up. And I'm thinking we can clean it. I can clean it up without having to take this all apart. Okay, let me just show you how to do it. Okay, tell you what, we're going to do it like this. We're going to go outside. I'm going to take care of it. And let's see. Turn on the air compressor. So this is going to get a little bit loud here for just a minute. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see. This isn't like really all that involved. It's actually really, really simple. Now, if you don't have compressed air at your place, at your home, that's okay. It's not a big deal. We can, you can get the compressed air. Let me set you all up somewhere so you can see what I'm doing, but you're not getting shaken around like you have been here the past minute or two. Let's see. Okay. See all the dust right there? What I'm doing is I'm blowing it out. See, now it's all going over there. Okay. Let's see. That worked out pretty good. Now, let's see what we can do with this here. So, let me tilt this up just a little bit. Okay. Alright. I'm going to blow through this way and this way here. No big deal. Alright, you can see all of that dust just getting out of there. Now, if you don't have compressed air at your place, another way to do it is is it coming off. Although, you get like a towel and maybe some sort of cleaner and it'll come right off. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. But the bulk of it, the really nasty stuff, is gone. And even more importantly, look in here. See all that in there? That's all cleaned out and cleaned up and gotten out of there. So isn't that great? Didn't have to disassemble this thing at all. Just had to take the screens off. Okay. That worked out fantastic. Okay. Also, if you don't have the compressed air at your place to do this sort of thing with, now all I got to do now is I'll probably clean that a little bit more there on the back side, and then start putting this all back together. Okay. But little update. Got the steering wheel back on the truck here. And I don't have the horn button back on yet, but I did make a modification to the horn button. Drill these little holes. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to make myself a little spanner wrench with some screws in it. And put the screws through these holes, and then I can put this on, take it off a lot easier. And I don't know, kind of looks neat with the holes there drilled in there like that. But the screws that goes in here, I've got them painted, and I'll go ahead and show them to you. My daughter Samantha, and she's getting CAT scanned. So here's the screws that goes in the steering wheel. So I painted them right there, a very similar color to the paint on the truck right now. So there you go. I'm going to put all of that together. Oh, in order to keep this horn button on here on the Grant GT wheels, these steering wheels are kind of infuriating. They come with a very big, long spring. The problem is that if you use the horn button very much, that spring will push this off, and it's very hard to retain this on there. So what you got to do is you got to take that spring and cut it down. Okay, it's easy to do. A pair of wire cutters. You know, I had to do it 2 or 3 times, and to get it to the final size I needed. But when you put this all back together, you have to put this plastic piece in there. Then you can put these bolts in, and then the center nut, and tighten everything down. Okay, so, and then remember, of course, the adapter is under here, and you've got this little spacer back here, that little spacer shield cover plate that goes back there. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of an infuriating design they did on these, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, okie dokie. Alright, I'm going to put those screws in, and I'm going to come back and show you a little bit more. Okay, y'all, we are back, and as you can see, I've got it all together, and let you see the screws there. As you can see, honestly, I kind of like the holes here. It kind of gives it this kind of a racy feel, and there we go. That works just fine. Now, like I said before, these are infuriating. I will admit, I am not trying to say, oh, Grant GT, they're the best ever was. No, they're not. Not by a long shot. But you can make them pretty good. Now, I made this little tool right here. All it is just this piece of metal, okay? And some screws in it. Drilled a couple of holes in it. Put some screws in it. And now I made me a spanner wrench that goes in here. Well, there we go. See? And now I can manipulate that son of a gun, and I can turn it, and I can put it where I want to. Okay, now if you're wondering about the logo right here, it's supposed to be on this sort of a angle like that. Okay, but honestly, I think later on I'm going to probably sand this down and paint it, and then I'm going to get a different, I'll probably get like a Chrysler Pentastar logo or something like that, or maybe something that says Mopar or Dodge or something cool like that. Anyway, so there you go. All right, so that's the steering wheel. It's all done up. Oh, one couple other little things. If you're doing this, you're gonna have the door open all the time, and when you do, yeah, you're gonna need to take out the light bulb. Now, of course, there is a tool that you can do, and you can, you know, have that you can make, or you can buy them, and they push this thing in and keeps it pushed in, and then the light doesn't burn. But I need to like close and open the door because my garage is so small. So, with that being said, there you go. All right, simple, simple, simple. Oh, one other little trick I want to pass along. Piece of cardboard, okay? Yeah, you probably saw the screws. These screws were in that piece of cardboard there. Okay, why were they in there like that and just got the heads painted? Because I don't want paint on the threads, okay? So, if I put paint on the threads, what happens is they become really, really hard to thread into the places they're supposed to go. Okay, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to put paint on the threads. Okay, not only that, even if you get paint on the threads and they happen to thread in there, that paint's going to probably get scraped off and scraped away, and you may have corrosion there anyway. If you've got issues with corrosion on any kind of fasteners or hardware, though, anti-seize. That's the best way to go on those. So, just a neat little trick you can do to keep the paint off the threads. Okay. So, anyway, so I'm going to get back to work on something else here real quick. I've got that little wrench spanner I made. Like I said, just a couple of screws, couple of nuts, drilled a couple of holes in this piece of metal. This was an old socket rack. Okay, I removed all the little socket clips, and there you go. All right. So, and I didn't throw it away, and now it's a spanner to help me with my horn button. So, anyway, let's see. I'll just put it right here. There we go. And then that way, I can keep up with it. Now, the point I'm trying to make to you, though, is to go and have enough common sense to realize that, that piece of crap you're throwing away, that I don't want a piece of crap, throw it away, get it out of here, get it out of my way. Well, the problem is when you throw that stuff away, then later on you regret it, and then you think, wait a minute, I've got to go to the store and I've got to go buy a piece of metal, and I had that here and I just threw it away. All right, now of course that is too thin to do a lot of stuff with, but it's okay for that. It's pretty good for that, so there you go. But anyway, just hold on. Sometimes pack rat some of that stuff away and hold on to it, and there you go. Okay, now I've got to get to work on this thing here. I've got to put new mower blades on it, and I'm going to mow some grass. Oh boy, yeah, it's getting tall. Okay. So anyway, all right. Thank you very much for watching, and I really seriously do appreciate all your comments, and I do appreciate you all taking the time to watch. And if you have any other comments, questions, ideas, or anything like that, please be sure to put them down below. I will do my very best to get back to you and give you an answer as best I can. Okay? And you know, let's all be strong through this whole COVID business, COVID-19 business, and you know, wash the hands, keep 6 feet away, and let's just be smart. Okay, let's use our heads. All right. I know this is all difficult for all of us, but you know what? I'd love to go to the junkyard right now. I'd love to go to the drag races. I would love to go do something like that. But you know, if we do, we run serious risk of getting infected by somebody or infecting someone else. So let's just stay home. Let's try to keep things going. Okay, I know I am, and let's keep moving forward, and never give up, never surrender, never give in. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and God bless.